Today, a group of advocates for a Palestine man on death row filing a petition to stop his execution, arguing the science used to sentence him is questionable.
Yeah, his execution is set to happen in just 30 days. We heard from experts involved in the case who claim his innocence, and they tell us why.
The death of Robert's daughter, Nikki, was not a crime. It was a tragedy.
It's been 21 years since Robert Robertson was convicted of murdering his 2-year-old daughter, Nikki.
My testimony helped convict him of murder and send him to death row. But for all the years since, I have believed that justice was not done.
Nikki dealt with medical issues long before her death, including breathing apnea spells that started before the age of 1. But one night, Robertson claims he found Nikki had fallen out of her bed in their Palestine home and was later unconscious with blue lips. He took her to the hospital, where doctors found she was suffering from head trauma. Their consensus, which they testified later in court, shaken baby syndrome.
In the 2 decades that have passed since Mr. Robertson's trial, evidence-based science has roundly debunked the version of the shaken baby syndrome hypothesis that was put before his jury.
But experts who have studied or are involved with this case says the child died of other causes.
What we now know, thanks to highly qualified medical experts, is that Nikki had a severe pneumonia that was infecting her lungs, likely for days or even weeks before her collapse.
They also claim medications given by her doctor and the fall she took could have contributed. Advocates claim Robertson was also prejudged based on his reactions, not considering he had autism.
And I followed their lead. I simply accepted their explanation of what had happened to Nikki.
Even the lead investigator on this case, who worked with Palestine PD to put Robertson in prison, says he was wrong, and he's going to do everything he can to fix his mistake.
I will be forever haunted by my participation in his prosecution, his arrest and prosecution. He is an innocent man.
The director of Texas conservatives concerned about the death penalty says 34 scientists and doctors, 84 Texas legislators, 70 attorneys, and swarms of others are now on board to help Robertson.
These diverse voices are united in a widespread growing consensus that Texas is scheduled to execute an innocent person on October 17th.
But time is running out, and she says this filing is one of the only avenues of relief left open. Well, Robertson's execution was halted by the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals in 2016. That decision was overturned in 2023 and held up in court earlier this year. If his death is not prevented, Robertson will be the first person in the United States executed based on the shaken baby hypothesis. His execution date once again is set for October 17th.